Good afternoon, welcome. This is 688 North Bryant Street. This is an operational video to explain what we did as an organization while we owned this facility. It is currently for sale to another proprietor to come in and do something similar. Hey guys, welcome inside. We'll take you for a walk through the facility and tell you a little more. We're gonna start in veg. Hey, welcome inside. This is 688 Bryant Street, downstairs on the south side of the facility. This is predominantly where our veg operation happens. We're gonna take you through and show you a little bit about that. So we're standing in front of room 103. This is 101 through 105 on the south portion of this building. 103 is where our cloners would live. This is where we prepare all of our clones, move our genetic library up to 1 gallons and store them in the genetic ark, we called it. So this is room 101. This is a typical veg room in this building, and ultimately all of our veg work is done in here. There's dehumidifiers in this room. Green CO2 has a built-in CO2 system in the room, so it doses CO2 to the entirety of the room. There's fans throughout, and there's actually a watering station in every room that allows us, from a central watering station, to feed each and every one of these plants with the nutrients that they need. Hey there, so we're in room 102. This is a watering station, the first floor watering station. There are 2 of these. There's one upstairs, there's also one downstairs. Water is drawn in from a water holding station in the back of the building where the water is pre-filtered and heated. It's then brought into this room via pump. All the nutrients, the aeration of the water happens here. All of the zone valves are on the wall here that allow it to be pumped from this station out to the individual first floor rooms. And then there's a water spout in every room that connects to it, and we're able to water our plants from there. Come on upstairs, we'll check this out. Okay, so here we are upstairs at Bryant Street. You've got 3 flower rooms upstairs, very sizable rooms, all 3 of them. 201, 202, and 203 is at the end of the hall. The very end of the hall is our finished goods material storage. This would have a locking feature. It would allow us to keep product locked away, dry, and in perfect temperature control. In these rooms, the flower rooms have fresh air intake. They have exhaust, dehumidification, watering, air purification throughout. Okay guys, so upstairs in this hallway, this is very unique in that it's an outside facing wall. It allows for our material to be hung from the unistrut and the ceiling. This is the place that all the material in this building, the finished material, is dried and cured. Ultimately, it hangs from the ceiling throughout by strain all the way from one end to the other. And it has a unique feature in that we can dehumidify the entirety of the hallway and they finish just perfect every time. Okay, so upstairs here at the very end of the hallway, we have a door that accesses this back staircase. It would allow our employees to go sit and have lunch, spend some time outside, get a little natural light, a little fresh air on their breaks or during their lunch period. Okay, so we're upstairs in the west hallway. We just left the hallway on the north side of the facility where we have all of our plant material hanging and finishing. That material would be brought down from there. It hangs from above here. You'll have 2 turntables here where we did processing material and finishing it. Next would be a packaging station that would allow us to shrink wrap and vacuum seal up all of our material, whether it be ready for dry or fresh frozen. If it were fresh frozen, it'd go into a freezer. If it's dry, it's going to the end of the hallway for final good storage. Okay, so we're in room 105. This is on the north end of the building in the hall. This is where we housed all of our mothers for clones. Also, there's 2 other rooms attached to this room. You can tell it's all cleanable, washable tile. This is where we would try out new genetics, we would pop new seeds, try out new series of plants, but definitely always keep our mothers alive here, utilizing their clones to move down the hallway. Okay guys, so we're downstairs in the building. This is room 104. This was originally built to have 5 veg rooms on the first floor on the south side of the building. We were ultimately going to have 6 flower rooms on the north side of the building. It does still have 6 flower rooms on the north side of the building, but we found that we were able to do all the veg work needed to support the entire facility out of 4 flower rooms, veg rooms on the first floor. That being said, we repurposed room 104 to be a flower room, so ultimately we wound up with 7 flower rooms and 4 veg rooms. Okay, so here we are on the north side of the building, first floor. In this space is always something that has to be utilized effectively. This would house all of our desks, all of our computer monitors. This is where the lion's share of the control systems are in place, so we can watch cameras and do that. At this main entry door, we would receive material, stockpile all of our cocoa along this wall. Up above, we have all of our filter storage. This would allow us to facilitate filter changes throughout the building, but keep them up off the floor and out of the way. Okay, so we're on the back loading dock at this facility. Basically, this houses our green CO2 connection points, as well as all of our water station. All of our CO2 bottles are held within this facility. Up above, you'll see that this is our data security surveillance cabinetry. Down below is an aqua sauna filtration system that allows us to UV and filter our water coming into 1,000 gallons of fresh water storage that you can see here behind me. But the plants love what they love. They love to have water that hits them at a temperature that makes them happy, right? So there's 199,000 BTU Navian boiler mounted here on the wall. This allows the water to be preheated before it's drawn into one of the 2 stations inside the facility, so that this way, when it hits the plants, it's hitting them at a temperature that they're happy with.